Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tanya and I am your host for tonight. How are you all doing today? Wonderful. But so you can see that we are absolutely ready for a special launch. But before we begin, I want to ask you, are you all ready? Yeah. Nah. Are you ready? Yeah. Backside, I can't hear it. Are you ready for a special launch tonight? So I had food or not? Did you guys had food? All right. So before we actually begin, I know you all said that you're ready, but I want to see if you're really ready. Should we do that? Huh? Because I know you said you're ready, but I want to know. So what I'm going to do is see that your mind and your soul, everything is here and you're ready for tonight. What I'm going to do is ask a question to anybody random. Don't get scared. Not going personal. What I'm going to do is test your mind a little bit if you're here. So let's see. You look very fine. And easier for me to approach. So I'm going to give you one word, and you have to say any 5 words without thinking. So you can't think. That's the rule number 1. I'm going to come to you also. No thinking tonight, at least for now. So you're going to say anything what comes in your mind. Okay? Ready? Ready? Okay. Are you all ready? Okay. So the word is mind.
Business, money, working, party, traveling.
Okay, I told you not to think, then why did you say, So, see, that's what a mind does. You ought to think. Let's see. But I like your answer, though. Let me ask this pretty lady out here. I'll give you a word. No thinking like him. He thinks a lot, I know. But you don't think, okay? Future.
Nothing.
What? Future holds nothing? Come on. Future. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a good answer. But you have to okay, without thinking, nothing. Okay. But if your subconscious mind, without thinking, if I say kids.
Kidzee.
Oh, that's an answer I was looking out for. Brilliant. Okay, that's a good answer. Let me just go backside and see. Oh, anybody want to volunteer? I don't mind. नहीं? अच्छा, अभी उतना घुले मिले नहीं हैं अभी हम. ठीक है. Let's ask you. ठीक है. Your word is study.
Brilliance, wisdom, knowledge, Kidzee.
Oh, okay. So one common word which I see is a factor is Kidzee. That's a good answer. Let's see. What do you think? I will repeat it for you, ma'am. No issues. So what you have to do is, I will give you one word. You have to say any 5 words which come in your mind without thinking. ठीक है, सोचना नहीं है. You're still thinking. No, no thinking. Okay, so the word is, let's say, thinking.
Thinking. Thinking, or I'm thinking only.
Okay, so the whole point of this is that I asked you all to not think, but I saw everybody was thinking. He was definitely overthinking, I believe. One more word I'll take, maybe this side. I'll take it from you. Okay, I'll take it with you. Yes. All right. I will give you one word, and the word is play.
Kids, school, playground, toys, Kidzee.
Very nice. Thinking. So the whole, what I see you observe this, that everybody is thinking. I'm asking you to not to think, but everybody here is thinking. But nevertheless, that was the whole point of the activity. No matter I ask you to think or not, like you would think. So now what you witness here right now on the screen was the evolution and the birth of Kidzee through the incredibly long period of 2 decades. But that makes me think that where do we go from here, from this point on? What are our children going to learn in the future? I might have one in the future. So what are they going to be learning? What the future holds for them? I mean, I always think to myself also that how are we preparing them for these unforeseen challenges and the technological changes which are happening all around us. When we grew up, we had certain technological changes in front of us, probably for like 7 to 8 years, which may be even there for a decade. But the rate at which technology is like growing now is massive. Like I see kids having like tabs and all of these when they're like little kids on internet all the time. So technology is booming like anything. And not just technology, even climate for that matter, our Mother Earth is massively changing. And this brings me to another question, that what does the future hold for our toddlers, our tiny humans, and who we own a better life in the future, probably a better planet, if I have to be more precise. No matter, I think, how many great minds today think about this question and these massive thoughts I have right now and you have in your minds, I don't think we can come to one solution, one certain answer to these so many questions and these changes which are happening around us. Can we? The only thing I see is that we can provide a better education to our kids. Probably make them groomed and educated in a certain manner that when they see these changes, they can react it in a certain way. So I think that's the only solution, that we can teach our children to think in a certain way, to apply their minds in a better manner. And how do we do that, you ask? Which we're gonna be unveiling very soon tonight, which I said is a special launch. And that's a journey we're gonna take you to tonight. Let's begin with that, having said that. And before we begin, I would like to begin this moment and this evening on a very auspicious note by lighting the lamp. And I want all of your attention here. But before we begin, I would like to call on stage to do the honor of lamp lighting. I would like to request with a huge round of applause and invite Mr. Bibek Agarwal, our President, Group Strategy and Innovation, SL Group, to be on the stage, everybody. A little louder, maybe. I also request our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Ritesh Handa, and our COO, Mr. Himanshu Yagnik, to also join Mr. Agarwala while he does the honor of lamp lighting.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय.
Thank you so much. Can we please give a huge round of applause for our leadership here? Thank you so, so much, everybody, for doing the honor of lighting the lamp and starting this beautiful evening. Now, they say that true leadership lies in leading others to success, in ensuring that everyone is performing at their best, doing the work they are pledged to do and doing it well. Having said that, I would like to call and present on the stage our CEO of Zlearn, Mr. Ritesh Handa, who will now address us with his vision and mantra for success for Kidzee. Can we please give it up for Mr. Ritesh, everybody?
All right, very good evening. Namaste. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. And as you can see on the screen, 1.4 million happy students, 7,000 plus teachers, 2,000 plus centers, 150,000 students. We are planning only in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest brand of preschool on this planet, which is Kidzee. Thank you so, so much. I mean, for coming from all the way. I've been meeting partners. I've been clicking some photographs over the last one hour now. I see partners coming from Itanagar, from Guwahati, from Kerala, from Delhi, from Kurukshetra, from north, south, east, west. I think this is such a huge, huge privilege. And I think it's the brand Kidzee which unites us, isn't it? So thank you so much for coming. I also have my team to thank who have been working tirelessly over the last couple of months. Last 1 month has been absolutely a day and night. I mean, people are actually sleeping in offices, sleeping on couches, sleeping in cars. It's been great, great hard work, and you will absolutely see today what exactly we have in store for you. It's also an honor and privilege to have only 100-odd business partners in this room, on this banquet. As we all know, we've got 2,000 plus business partners. The rate at which we are growing, next year we want to do this in a stadium. Right? I think the way we are growing. I think last couple of years was difficult for everyone. Was difficult for you, was difficult for us, for the obvious reason, COVID. But I would like to also thank and salute all of you for standing tall, for believing in us, for believing in brand Kidzee. And haven't we recovered from that COVID era? Everybody in this room has broken all records. Everybody who is out here has hit an all-time high in terms of enrollments, in terms of revenue, haven't we? And this is purely and solely because of the power of our brand Kidzee. Ladies and gentlemen, which I mentioned earlier, is the biggest brand on earth, on this planet, which humanity has ever seen. And the kind of vision which we have over the next 3 to 5 years, I'm going to share it today. We want to get to 5,000 centers. We want to get to 1 million students. That's 10 lakh students. With utmost humility and respect to our competition, I just want to state this, that all the branded preschools put together, one side. Kidzee, one side. Kidzee will be heavier. Kidzee will be heavier. And now that the kind of quantum leap which we are aiming for, I think we are going to be at a different orbit. We are going to be in a different galaxy, and that's what you're going to witness today. Having said that, there is a reason why Kidzee was heavier. What's the reason? The reason is world-class content, world-class academics, and I would like to thank the content team, which I missed in the morning. Thank you for the content team. I said that I'm going to thank them on the stage. The world-class academics, world-class content team, the wonderful sales support, which we provide to all of you, all our business partners out here, I think make it stronger. And I must also admit, and say this today, which you have been seeing all over the place, that preschool is Kidzee. Preschool matlab Kidzee. Preschool ही Kidzee है. तो आज से preschool मतलब? Preschool ही? Exactly, and that's the mantra we want to get started with today. I must also admit, amongst all the great things and the good things I've been talking about over the last couple of minutes, I must also admit our shortcomings. And I think and it requires great guts to speak in open forum like this and talk about areas of improvement. Because I also want to talk about your areas of improvement. So our areas of improvement have been clearly logistics, isn't it? I think we have been definitely not lived up to the expectations when it comes to delivery of kits or uniforms or Ilium, whatever it is, right? And while we take the complete responsibility, I must also add out here that sometimes things are not in our hands as well. It's the vendors, it's the increasing costs, increasing paper, increasing availability of raw materials. People are still coming out of COVID. I mean, while we are out of COVID, but our vendors, the whole supply chain across the country, across all industries, has been suffering and has there been a delay. Car manufacturers are actually not taking orders. I mean, if you look at, I know some of us want to book that Mahindra XUV 700, but Vinita ji is saying that she want. You know what is the wait time? It's 1 year. And why this is a wait time? The reason for a wait time is because supply chain across all industries has suffered. But let me commit in this forum today that we will be coming strongly, and hopefully there would be no such delays in the upcoming academic year. Having said that, I would also like to set some expectations out here from all of you. I know some people in this room are eyeing that 4-digit magical number this year, which is 1,000 enrollments at their center. And I know some of you out here will do it. So I motivate you, I urge you, I request you, I challenge you to get to that 1,000 enrollment number mark in your center, which nobody has ever seen since the inception of Z-Learn, since the inception of Kidzee. And I know some of you, when we speak on March 31st, 2023, will be calling me, will be messaging me that, you know what, Ritesh, we are at 1,000, we are at 1,100, we are at 1,200, we are at 2,000. That's what the ambition is. So can we do it? Yes. Can we achieve it? Yes. And we can only achieve it if together we will, together we can. And I want to take one phrase out of Barack Obama's, the ex-president of the United States. I want to take one phrase out of his campaign. Yes, we can. And yes, you can. And yes, all of us can get to those numbers. Unprecedented success, taking us to a totally, totally different level. So together we will, together we can, because now we are not walking. Now we are not running. We are going to fly. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts, because this journey is going to be once in a lifetime journey all of you are going to take, because we only live once, and this is our opportunity to take this massive, massive brand, spread across your cities, across the country, across the world. We are also expanding out of India now. We are already in Nepal, we are getting into Dubai. I'm getting inquiries from Canada because Indian diaspora is everywhere. But India is a very, very, very large country, and I'm sure with people coming from all over the country today out here, you are going to absolutely rock it. So that's it from my end. Enjoy the evening. I just wanted to set the context out here. Preschool is Kidzee hai. Preschool is Kidzee. Preschool mane Kidzee. And what you're seeing on the dashboard on the screen out here today is the result of all your hard work. Because my personal goal out here, which I want to commit today, is to make you successful. Because unless you are successful, we cannot be successful. So first your success, then our success. And that's how good business partners and good business relationship develops. So that would be my personal goal for the years to come, to make all of you successful. And boy, I will certainly give my 120% to make you successful. So enjoy the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. God bless. Have a wonderful evening. Namaskar and thank you.
Check. Thank you so much, Mr. Ritesh, for your food for thought and your success, the mantra which we were waiting for. Now, moving ahead, there is something special coming up. And as you know, that Kidzee has been a great shadow in nurturing the foundation of 1.4 million families, an inspiring shadow in transforming early child education. You would see the importance of what I'm saying, which is depicted really well in our next performance. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for an amazing performance coming up, which is a shadow dance act, which is an art which has been inculcated and is there for like 2,000 years ago now. And I'm not sure if you have seen it before. Have you seen a shadow dance act before? Anybody? You have? Amazing. For all those who haven't, coming up next is a breathtaking shadow dance act. Can we please give it up for our dance performers, everybody? Come on, make some noise.
Okay, class. Who would like to do problem 3 on the board?
Please don't be me. Please don't be me.
I know, Miss Fernandez. Let's give someone else a try. How about Aryan?
Actually. Recess! Whew! Saved by the bell.
What happened, Aryan?
खोलो खोलो दरवाजे पर्दे करो किनारे खूटे से बंदी है हवा मिल के छुड़ाओ सारे आ जाओ पतंग लेके अपने ही रंग लेके आसमां का शामियाना आज हमें है सजाना क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू मौसम का है मेहमान तू ओ दुनिया सजी तेरे लिए खुद को जरा पहचान तू धूप है छम से बिखर तू है नदी बेखबर बह चल कहीं उड़ चल कहीं दिल खुश जहां तेरी तो मंजिल है वही क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू मौसम का है मेहमान तू खुल गया आसमां का रास्ता देखो खुल गया मिल गया खो गया था जो सितारा मिल गया रोशन हुई सारी जमीन जगमग हुआ सारा जहां उड़ने को तू आजाद है बंधन को ही अब है कहाँ धूप है छम से बिखर तू है नदी बेखबर बह चल कहीं उड़ चल कहीं दिल खुश जहां तेरी तो मंजिल है वही क्यों इस कदर हैरान तू मौसम का है मेहमान तू
Hello everyone. In this year, the winner of our school is Aryan.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, everybody. What a wonderful, wonderful performance. I want everybody to give a huge round of applause for the Shadow Dance Act. What a thoughtful performance, everybody. Beautiful. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for that wonderful performance. I hope you all enjoyed, right? Can I see hands up if you enjoyed? Oh, lovely. So now that you're enjoying and the mind, I think we are playing a lot with your mind tonight. And I think I want to do a little bit of my bit also here. And I'm going to ask you a quick question. So let's see who can answer this. Can we please have the question here?
Here's a brain teaser. A rooster is on the roof of a barn facing east. The wind is blowing to the west at 10 miles per hour. The rooster lays an egg. Which direction?
So there's a rooster you can see, and he is basically facing towards the east. The wind is blowing towards the west here, and at 10 miles per hour. The rooster lays an egg, as you can clearly see in the picture, and the egg falls this side. Now you have to tell me in which direction is the egg actually falling according to you. Can you tell me? Which? Let me hear it from him. I did not listen. Yes. So rooster doesn't. Okay. Are you sure?
Sure, ma'am.
How do you know? Why? Why? You don't know why? It's a male. But, okay, so that means that his presence of mind was not into actuality in the visuals which I showed, which means probably some of you did not know that it's a male. And so rooster does not lay an egg. And I'm sure I saw somebody was saying no, like some different directions. So the matter where the question I asked is that your presence of mind is very important, because I could have confused with these stupid details I asked, and I showed that 100 miles per hour east, west, and all those things. But the matter of fact and the question, so these things happen in our real life also, right? We get confused and disturbed by these unforeseen technology or climate change and other things, and we forget what the real question is. That's what really happened here. So now, moving on, and now that you know where we are, but this doesn't answer the question which I asked in the start, that what does the future hold for our toddlers? What is exactly in store for them for in the future. But now that with the mesmerizing performance, and I see that your presence of mind is actually here, we'll move ahead. And I would like to call here our COO, Mr. Yagnik. Can we please give a huge round of applause for Mr. Yagnik to take us on the child's mind ahead. Let us hear it from Mr. Yagnik itself.
So the 5 virtues which we just saw in this shadow act were, can I have it from all of us? Attentive, understanding, logical, creative, and hardworking. Great. So every kid in Kidzee is a winner. Every kid in Kidzee is Aryan. So ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and I'd like to welcome all of you who are here in this hall to witness a paradigm shift. We are 100 plus business partners in this hall. We have 50 plus dedicated team of members from ZLearn Limited who are here in this hall witnessing this paradigm shift. Apart from this, we also have 7,800 plus viewers who are viewing us currently live on YouTube. So as Ritesha said, that we want to hold it in a stadium next time. We made it we made it possible for the persons who could not come and view this, can't be with us today, to view it live on the webcast via YouTube. Kidzee is a very powerful brand. It's so powerful that it has become synonym to the word preschool in most parts of the country. And I'm not saying this because Mr. Handa started by saying preschool is Kidzee, but I'm saying this because I've personally witnessed it. And I have so many stories to share with you all on this, which I would probably do once when I meet you all. So once again, can we hear it? Preschool is? Kidzee. Preschool is? Kidzee. Yes. So Kidzee continues to win hearts of many, many parents year on year. You know, preschool is the first place where any kid comes out of a home and spends a couple of hours, day on day, and it's very difficult for someone to convince a mother that somebody other than her can do this job so effectively. And I think all the partners, all the business partners available here have been doing it successfully from years and years. So a big round of applause to all of you all. But as they say, the change is inevitable, and every progressive person thinks that yes, we need to adopt change. Change keeps you updated, change keeps you relevant, change keeps you contemporary. So it's an important, so if you don't change, if you don't evolve, you dissolve. And this is something, which we all believe as progressive professionals, as progressive people into business, as progressive people into our, in developing the kids' lives that we are, the profession that we are into. While doing our research, in terms of the curriculum, which you might have heard through our teammates over the period of last couple of months, we came across certain thoughts which were really very thought-provoking. And we thought that, is this a change? Or is this something much, much more than a change? And we thought that since it is something much bigger than it, we should now call it as a paradigm shift. And hence we are calling this as a paradigm shift. Now, what is this paradigm shift? And I'm sure all of you all would also like to know, who's this MINDONICS who has called you all here, isn't it? So let's go further, let's not wait anymore. I'll call my colleague, Mr. Kingston, who will take us, who will introduce us to this MINDONICS, and who will also tell us what this paradigm shift is all about. Kingston.
Shake. Are we ready? Give me a K. No, give me a K. That's better. Give me an I. Give me a D. Give me a Z. And give me a long E. That is? One more time. Repeat it. Fantastic. They say in India, Himanshu sir told me this, my CEO, two things work very well. One is Bollywood, and second is cricket. So when Sachin Tendulkar is to walk in that field on the playground with his bat, what do the audience shout? Can we twist it now? We are walking. Are you so excited? Very good. We are walking in a preschool field. What should we hear? 1, 2, 3. Ah, not satisfied. One more time. Kidzee. One more. Kidzee. Thank you so much. You give me so much of energy. And let me tell you, most of my energy came by meeting each and every one of you just before we could really settle down into this. Well, Namaskar, Bibikji. Namaskar, our CEO IXO team, and the entire Kidzee family. This stage, me as an academician, does not belong to me. It belongs to the children. It belongs to you. So I will always be my interaction from here. Do forgive me for that. And from here, we take on. Small minds adore. Small minds adore comfort zones. Average minds love mediocrity. But it is the great minds that enjoy excellence. And thank you very much, dear business partners, for taking that great mind step and coming down here and being on this web platform to be a part of this great paradigm shift. Put your hands up, everybody. And give yourself a pat on the back. Fantastic. Well, as I welcomed you all, there are some things that I stand to share on behalf of ZLearn, on behalf of Kidzee, on behalf of the content team, academic team, and the entire Kidzee family. Share with you what we have researched. Share with you what we have planned. And as rightly mentioned by our CEO and COO, it's a paradigm shift. Are we ready for this journey? Yes. Please join me. Here we go. Rightly said, the past is where we learned our lessons. The future is where we use them and employ them and execute them. Ever since we come out with innovations, right from the past 10 years, Kidzee has been innovating every day by researching and trying to give back to you every year something new. Be it the interactive William curriculum, be it the augmented reality, the Imaginary, be it the fun and learn, be it in pandemic what? In pandemic what? Kidzee ya? Kidzee ab ghar par. Wow, sir, congratulations. Kidzee ab ghar par. Learn with Kidzee. And something more important, which many of you thanked me for, the online platform. Kidzee was the fastest to come back. In a span of 1 week, the first brand to come on online and start teaching the children. And you did it. You did it. Give yourself one big round of applause for that. Well, we have reached a stage. Pandemic has brought us to a stage where we find right now that mere change is not enough. Change in color, change in size, change in quality, change in timing. Is that what you come for? Is that what you come for? You're come to witness a paradigm shift. And we are going to give you a paradigm shift. Because we are going to evolve. We are going to evolve. Evolve is totally evolve. And let me take you to this journey, small little journey in 2 minutes' time. I thank our CEO. He pushed us into MLSI, the IB school, for almost 6 months. Correct? Remember, sir? Yes. And what did we do there, besides crying? We went and observed the children down there, how an IB school conducts preschool education. And IB schools are looked up as the best in the world. So the entire content team sat there, observed them, studied their lessons, studied the way they develop, they have their activities, they have their sessions, picked that up, created one, and now we have come back to you. So what you've got to boast with you when you go back, the best preschool on the planet, possibly the best preschool in this particular modern day times, close to an IB curriculum. That's what we have done. That is the baseline that we have taken. And that is our evolution. Let's go further. Our education system, all of us know, evolving. The preschool is an unregulated space. Many players in the market, huge players in the market, loads of preschools, each vying with one another. I'm the best. I've got the best to offer you. And Kidzee also is there in that space. Kidzee is there in that space. But what is an authentic preschool? What is an authentic preschool? Is there any guideline? Is there any measurement how to measure an authentic preschool? It's something that we do with every one of you. If you remember, those 4 letters, W, R, F, C. Yes, I can hear you. What is right for child? Simple mechanism to authenticate an authentic preschool or to accredite an authentic preschool. What is right for child? Here we go. So, how do we accredite? There are various lists of things that we measure. When we came down to your centers, you cried and went, no, yes. Why this and why that? Why I didn't get 10% and why I didn't get 99 and why I didn't get distinction? We did that accreditation process with you. This is the same thing what we're going to do right now for all the preschools. And let me see where we are. Are we futuristic? Is it child-centric? Is it foundational? Is it age-appropriate? Is it safe? Is it secure? Is it holistic? These are the questions we need to ask when we interact or find out, is this an authentic preschool? Do we do this at Kidzee? Yes. Do we do this at Kidzee? Yes. We follow WRFC? Yes or no? Yes. Is there as a guiding principle, WRFC? And if WRFC is there as a guiding principle, the most authenticated preschool is? Simple. CEO said that, CEO said that. You proved it. You proved it. Well, you said yes. It is true. Preschool is Kidzee. Well, let's move further. So we've got a preschool, the only preschool or the most authentic preschool. And today onwards, we are going to speak this language to everybody. So let's start. Turn to your neighbor, shake an hand, and say, preschool is Kidzee. Come on. First thing that you must do. Right and left. Right and left. Come on, do it, everybody. Ah, it's lovely. Imagine when you go back and all of us do this there. And each of us does it with all our centers, with all our staff, with all our children, with all our parents. What a wonderful moment. Okay. So when we want to evolve, we had to have a look. Just to have a look. Some of you remember those logos? And a smile on your face. You love those kiddos and kimmies. Right from 2003, you were with us. 2008, Illume, a jackpot. It almost transformed us. And also we have interactive Illume when we upgraded our curriculum that time. It was a wonder for all of us. We have grown, as rightly Sir says, largest chain, largest number of children, largest number of teachers, largest, biggest, everything biggest. So what now? What now in 2003? It was not easy. I was talking to many of you before we entered this room. We want something different. I said, what different? Totally different. So totally different is even I want to give you, is what we want to give you. I'm sure you have heard this day in and day out. 90% of brain development takes place in children by the age of 5 years. Fantastic, you know it by the back of your hand. Congratulations. So what do we do? And most preschools also say that, correct? So how do we make our difference in the market? Based on this statement, everyone tries to load the children. Knowledge and knowledge in those early years. Oh, children, brain development, 90%. So let's give them A, B, C, D, and even more and 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 more. So what happens? They become a bag of knowledge. Good, 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 good. But is knowledge alone enough? Is knowledge alone enough? Even the boy is saying no. He will say no only, humko padna hi nahi hai. That is because we're only pushing and pushing and pushing in knowledge over there. So when we come to this particular statement over here, we talk about this brain is a bag of knowledge. This knowledge needs to be driven, needs a direction, needs a motivation, needs an activation. And what is that that will give that activation? Brain is an organ. It works through our senses, correct? बच्चे को लाल कलर चलता है तो लाल ही चाहिए. Lal ball, yes, red ball, red ball, red ball, red ball. Senses are so strong at that time. And they influence the mind and they overpower the mind. So what is that factor that really stimulates the brain? It is the mind. It is the mind. All are stone dead. Why so much silence? Can't believe? Yet to digest? Yet to digest? Remember, when you go back, every preschool is still talking about brain development. Today, you are going to go back and you are going to talk about mind development. A different language. A brain without a mind. A song is no song till it is sung. A bell is no bell until it is rung. Knowledge is no knowledge until it is not put to use. And who puts it to use? Your mind. And why do we go at mind development? You're still not accepted of fact. I can see it. You're a blank. How to take this forward? This is something too high for us. Great, I'm very happy you're thinking that way. But let's keep in mind that the future is such that people who will be called illiterates are not those who do not know to read and write, but in fact for those who do not know to learn, relearn, and unlearn. And that is exactly what the mind does. Sorry. That is exactly what the mind does. And we require that off and on. The mind begins to control the knowledge in the brain. When I was a principal in school, one of my child just got up and told me, "Sir, you've got a wonderful brain." I said, "Thank you." "Your brain is divided, sir, into two parts, the left brain and the right brain." "Oh, that's lovely. So what's great in that?" "In the left brain, there's nothing right. In the right brain, there's nothing left." And to make that something right in the right and make something left in the left, you require the mind. And now I'm getting more responses. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This is known as metacognition. This is what the mind does. The knowledge that is stored in the brain is like a sponge. Sucks in the knowledge. Good or bad. The moment you squeeze it, what comes out? Good, good, bad, bad. It is the brain that purifies that knowledge. It is the brain that cleans up that knowledge and then puts it to use. And this is what we are going to do with our children. Is it mindonic? Is it mindonic? Yes. This is what we have called you and invited for you. For these mindonic moments. Mind, brain, education, science is just this, what I shared with you. The brain, the mind, and you have education. There's a famous Sanskrit slok. Indriyanu hi charataye. I don't know if you know of it. It says that the mind is a victim of the senses. The senses control the mind. Therefore, it is important for the mind to be trained to be more powerful and then have a control in the senses for good and for not so good reasons. And imagine if we do this with our children. A, B, C, D, chodo. That will be as routine. By hygiene. No one can take away ABC and 1, 2, 3 from the preschool network. It will be there for eternity. But wants to go beyond that, will be going to the next orbit, and that is Kidzee. And that is Kidzee. So, in this brain education science, does only learning happen? Does only teaching happen? Or both teaching and learning happens? So in this entire system, we have both. Importance is given to both the child and the teacher. Just teaching the child will not do. The teacher also needs to be trained. The teacher also needs to create an ambience. The teacher needs techniques and strategies to put into place so that this mindonics works. Okay, and therefore we call it the learning minds. The learning minds. So how to make this possible? There's a lot of understanding. I'm sure you know this at the back of your hand. You can relate. Multiple intelligence immediately are popping up. I can see your hands going up. And I'm sure you know this next person also. Who is he? There you are. Right, Howard Gardner. He was a founder of the multiple intelligence theory. And he is also the lover boy of preschools. Without him, today preschools don't really happen. Multiple intelligence, multiple pathways, we all did that. But the same Howard Gardner moved on to say something more. 5 minds of the future. So are we at Kidzee just talking something in the air? It is also endorsed by someone who is an educationist, and he is Howard Gardner. He had evolved to the 5 minds of the future theory. We have referred to that, taken elements from there, and put it and made a curriculum out of it, and now going to present it to you. So this curriculum that we're going to offer you is also authenticated by Howard Gardner. And why do we say 5 minds? What does he say? 5 minds of the future. He says, if people don't develop these 5 minds of the future, they will become slaves of their senses. And we are moving to that world today. Possibly somehow we have to still gain maturity of how we manage our mobiles, our food habits, things where we crave for something here and there which are unbelievable. Want against need. Does the mobile control us or we control the mobile? Sorry, I made you get up again. Does the mobile control us or we control the mobile? I don't want an answer from you. You know better. You know better. Okay, so we've got it scientific, we got it future. I've shared with you this already. Last but not the least, NEP, National Education Policy or New Education Policy. It clearly states that the preschool level has to be incorporated inside. Children from the age of 3 years will now have to be mandatorily going to school or attending a preschool. Wow. You should be very happy. A lot of children will come to us. So also everybody is happy. But it also says that in this particular phase, FLN, Foundation and Literacy and Numeracy, must happen. Must happen. What is foundation, literacy, and numeracy? Children learn to read. Children learn to write. Children learn to count. Children learn to speak. So one day, they can translate that from reading to learn, writing to learn, counting to learn, and speaking to learn. It further says, the NEP further says that we need to incorporate art education. And what is art education? We have incorporated that in our new curriculum. Well, before I just move away, let me quote Winston Churchill. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. Itni shakti hame de na data man ka. Simple. Now, how is all this going to happen? I've given my bhashan, speech here, there, but kaisa hoga? You want to know it. Okay, kya hoga? Kya components hoge? Kya structure hoga? I can see you as you very, very impatient. And therefore, I cannot go ahead. I need the support of the structure too. And we have got our COO, Mr. Himanshu. Please come up on stage. Who will unleash the structure for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Your structure for 2023. Three, two, one. Fantastic. These are going to be our buddies for our children. But before I explain them, let me invite to you a lovely Mindonic person, Mr. Namananand, our mentalist. Please, Mr. Namanand. Give him a cordless. Give him a cordless.
Rise up.
Hello, everybody. Good evening to one and all. Sorry for that technical snag. Like Sir just rightly introduced, my name is Naman Anand. And you must be wondering, I suddenly just popped out after the launch, and what's going to happen? What do I do? Who am I? So to give you a very brief introduction, I'm a mentalist and a magician. So most of you must be knowing what a magician does and who a magician is. But don't worry, मैं वो traditional वाला जादूगर नहीं हूँ. So no hats and rabbits and eggs out of my jackets. I'm a mentalist. So when I say I'm a mentalist, in simpler terms, I'm a mind reader. I read minds. As soon as I said that, some eye contacts are now just a little shaky, and I know some people are now a little scared. वहाँ पे जो sir थे वो मुझे देख रहे थे, अब वो थोड़ा side में देख रहे हैं. In even simpler terms, to make it very easy, ताकि सबको समझ आ जाए मैं क्या करता हूँ. Your phone passwords, ATM pin codes, and deep dark secrets are not safe with me. जैसे ही मैंने ये लाइन कंप्लीट किया, हमारे सारे दरवाजे भी लॉक हो गए. So guys, we are all in for a treat now. So today is all about the mind, right? We've had such a lovely session before this where we understood how Kidzee is enabling, the future, the minds to be future ready. And we've had the MINDONICS launch right now. So I'm here to, portray some more light, showcase some more light on this concept of minds. Because whatever I'm going to do in the next few minutes is going to be about all of you guys and the minds of every person here. So let's begin. Let's do a quick, kind of a warm-up with everyone. So I want everyone to raise their hands. Just one hand, single hand is fine, yeah? Okay, this is going to be a small game just to show how, all of us are different, but all of us are same. So everyone in the back also raise your hands, yes. जो पीछे बैठे उनको लग रहा है वो बच गए मुझसे, मैं आपके पास सबसे पहले आऊंगा, just saying, okay? So a small experiment, guys. I want all of you to think of a color in your mind. Don't say it out loud, only in your mind. Keep your hands up, थोड़ा सा warm up हो जाएगा, it's okay. Okay, perfect, everybody has a color in their mind? Lovely. Now, whoever thought of blue or red, I want you to put your hands down. You see, that's almost quite a majority of you guys. Now, whoever has their hands up, let's take it further. I want the people who have their hands up, I want you to think maybe of a number, a simple number between 1 and 10 in your mind, of course. Yes? Everyone in your mind, whoever has their hands up. Now, from the people who have their hands up, if you thought of a 7, I want you to keep your hands down. Okay? Okay, we had a couple of hands going down. Somebody just popped their hands up. But now we have a couple of people who are not that easily influenceable. So you being like the first person in the row and your hand's been up. So, what I'm trying to prove is that all of us are so different, but all our minds are somewhat connected. Now, from this lot who is not so easily influenceable and they kind of think outside the box, I'm going to pick up 4 people, okay? You can have your hands down. I have a fair amount of idea. So I'm going to try this. So right there, you had your hand up for quite a while. So you're going to be one of the persons. So whenever I ask you to come up on stage, you're going to come up. So you're going to be one of them. I'm going to come this side. Sir, you had your hand up, yes? I don't know why you are going to do something incredible in the next 2 minutes, okay? Remember that. I need 2 more people. So from the back, whoever had their hands up, I think there was somebody out there. Yes, sir, you. And I need 1 more person. So I think I'm going to just walk this side. I had somebody here, a couple of people here with their hands up who are like a little out of the box thinkers. Who are those people on this side who had their hands up? I think, yes, there. Ma'am, oh, you were there. Okay, so I want all 4 of you to please join me on stage. A huge round of applause as I call them on stage. Yes, please join me here, sir. Right here. Don't be scared, you're just going to do something really incredible, okay? Yes, please. And all 4 of you, I vaguely remembered that you had your hands up. Please just join them here. You as well, sir. Thank you. So you should get the best dressed award sabse pehle, and then after that we'll move on, okay? We need a mic for them, guys. Just can we get like a handheld mic very quickly? So like I said, why I called these guys up? Because they were somewhat not thinking like the most of the people in this room. They were thinking a little out of the box. Now, your minds are not easily influenceable, is what I believe. But as a mentalist, I'm going to prove it wrong, of course. So, you know, like I said, I do so much of mind reading every day that the most asked question is, Naman, how do you do this? You know, how does this happen? So today I'm going to start with that because these 4 people whose minds are somewhat not influenceable, they will be influenced to do something. You know what? That crazy thing that is going to happen is, I'm not going to guess your personal PIN codes or passwords or something like that. You 4 will guess the password of my phone. Would that be incredible? Yes? This is the first time we are meeting, right? And none of you seem very happy about that for some reason. I don't know. But here's what's going to happen. I want the camera, if you know, we can have it on the screen as well. That's my phone right here. I have a 4-digit passcode. Firstly, just tell us together, do all 4 of you have passwords on your phone? Yes? Aaj ke zamane mein everybody does, okay? Now, we're going to start with you, sir. What's your name on the mic, please? Your name on the mic.
My name is Manas.
Manas
Sharma.
Lovely meeting you, Manas. Manas, you know, most people have very common things like personal data as a password, like a date of birth. Okay, so I'm going to come to this side, and you're going to do something for me. My date of birth is 22nd January, okay? So that makes it 2201, correct? I want you to just put 2201 and just see if the phone unlocks. 01. Of course not. I'm a mentalist, guys. I wouldn't keep my birth date as a password. Of course, you got so excited as if you were going to crack it. Okay, can you pass the mic to him? So your name on the mic.
Yeah, myself Atul.
Atul.
Yeah.
Atul, you're going to try something. You know, most people have patterns or like some kind of a memory out of that number. So I want you to try a random, like without any reason, just give me random 4 digits on the mic. Random 4 digits without thinking.
2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Does it unlock? No, it does not unlock, of course, right? If we can have the camera on the screen for everybody to see, that would be amazing. But you can pass the mic now. Sir, incredible. ये तो रुके हैं कि यार क्या incredible होने वाला है मेरे साथ. So you're going to do something. Do you have a password on your phone?
Yeah.
Is it a 4-digit, 6-digit? What is it?
It's a 6-digit.
6-digit. Can you just make it a 4-digit password for now?
Yeah,
Just try to take the first 4 digits, okay?
Sure.
Now I said you're going to do something incredible. Because I don't know, when I saw you, you know, there was some connection. What if his password unlocks my phone? Like that means that we have the same password. What are the chances of that?
Very rare.
Very rare. I'm bad at probability and all that, but it's still very rare, right? We're going to try that. You're going to take the phone. Don't show it to anyone. Don't show it to the camera. Put the first 4 digits of your password on the phone. Does it open? No, of course not, guys. This would have been a miracle. Like, this is not possible, right? Sir, that's why I said कि आप कुछ crazy करने वाले हो, but that is still to happen. So my phone does not even unlock with your password, yes? Now can you pass the mic to him one last time? So what's your name on the mic?
I'm Chirag.
Chirag.
Yeah.
Chirag, you're going to do something. All of these numbers did not open my phone because they were not meant to. Now, like I said, I have influenced these guys, all of you. I'm going to do something in the next few seconds. I want all 4 of you to have a single-digit number in your mind now. In your mind. Only in your mind. Got it? Chirag, choose an order. The way you all are standing, do you want to shift anyone's position yourself? Because that is going to matter a lot.
Sure, we'll shift.
Yeah. What do you want to do? He does not trust me at all. What do you want to do? Who do you want to swap with?
I mean, you're influencing me, so it may be the...
already?
reverse
Okay. No,
psychology.
it's up to you, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very happy with how you all are standing, but up to you. Quickly, what do you want to do?
Okay, we'll shift...
Okay, please swap your positions. Okay, lovely. Now, Chirag, decide if I should start from there or start from here.
Start from here.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4 would be like this is the order, chronological order.
Yeah,
of
sure.
course. Now pass the mic to him. We're going to try this. My phone is going to be here. Okay. So what is the single-digit number that came to your mind first, right now?
5.
I'm going to press 5 for everyone right here. Can you pass the mic to Chirag now? Chirag, think of your single. Okay, he was almost about to say it. Please say it.
9.
9. Yes. So 5 and a 9. Can you pass to Mr. Incredible?
9.
9. But I was not asking you to give a number. मैं तो हालचाल पूछने वाला था. Okay. But now that you've given a number, are you sure you want to stick to 9 or do you want to change your mind?
I want to stick to 9.
Okay. We had a 5, we had a 9, we had another 9. Now, so don't say your number. लोगों को बहुत जल्दी. Just think about your number in your mind. Yes. No, not that one. Please subtract 1 from that. Please subtract 1 from that and say it on the mic. On the mic.
Yeah. 9.
No. Yeah.
8. It is
Yeah.
8.
So that's what I said. Like I am influencing you. So you got influenced, but thoda sa off ho gaya. So you thought of 9, but that makes you now. That comes now to 8, right? Yeah. So can you step forward? We had a 5. We had a 9. we had a 9, and now we have an 8. If this opens my phone, it would be incredible, right? You guys can go bonkers and crazy. So, with your auspicious, and pure hands, please press the final digit, which is 8, right there. And that opens my phone right there. Thank you. Thank you. You guys can have a seat. Thank you so much. A huge round of applause for these guys right there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But sir. Aap incredible the, right? I can't let you go, sir. Tonight, after this, I have another show. You're coming with me. Sure, done? Mike again. Sir, you were also, when this was like my passcode and everything about me, right? But you also somewhat had a passcode on your phone, if I'm not wrong, correct? And you said he said he has a 6-digit password.
6-digit, yeah.
I'm going to try this. Look there, but for this trick, you made it a 4-digit password, yes?
Yeah.
So
First four.
So can you think about those first 4 digits and look there into the audience? Can you step forward? So now influenced minds of these uninfluenceable minds. Now I'm trying to read one, okay? So look there. Think of the first digit. I'm going to try this. I have my book right here. I'm going to try this. Can you say this number, the first digit in your mind? Only in your mind. Don't say it out loud. Otherwise, there's no point nahi hoga, right? Look there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. He's so scared already. He's not breathing. He's just standing like that. But that gives a lot to me. You put the first 4 digits, right? I'm going to try with the first one. Just keep looking there. Just say the first digit one more time in your mind. Repeatedly, just the first one. Like a 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yes? That's a 0, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
That's a 0, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to write 0 as the first digit, of course. And can you look there and scream your entire password in your mind? Look at me. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. His smile is lovely. But I'm going to write this. So can you close your eyes? Okay, the camera, I want all of you guys to see this. Don't react as of now. I think he's thinking of this, okay? Can everybody see it on the screen or, yeah? So, at the count of 3 in your nicest, clearest, singing, public speaking voice, tell us the first 4 digits of your password. 1, 2, and 3 now.
0013.
And I exactly got 0013. Thank you so much, sir. That's for you. You can have a seat. Thank you so much. I said you were incredible. Thank you. A huge round of applause for him as he comes up. Thank you so much. Now, this was... I know, sir. When he came with all energy and all. Now he's going like very slowly. Thank you, sir. We're gonna try something real quick. I won't take a lot of time. But for this trick, I'm gonna need everybody's help. In fact, people watching us live on Facebook and YouTube, I believe, even they can try this at home. So, but for this time, I'm gonna call, sir. You've been here since the beginning. I told you I'll come to you for something. So, huge round of applause for sir as he joins us. Yes, sir. Please. You're gonna do something. Why do you look so scared?
After 0013,
oh, okay. No. I'm only going to reveal his ATM password, guys. Like, that's crazy, right? I don't think. Yeah, can we get a mic for him as well? So very quickly, we're going to do like a small experiment. I know this is the wrong person I'm asking, but how good are you with numbers?
Reasonably good.
Reasonably good. Because jitna ye achhe utna hi main bura hu. Just to give you a, disclaimer now. So we're going to try something. In fact, all of you, remove your phones and go to your calculator. All of you people here, just remove your phones and open your calculator. Very quickly, we're going to try something. So we're going to try this. It's okay, we can do it together. Just give me a yes together when everybody's on the calculator. Yes? Just clear everything and come to 0, of course. Yeah? We're going to try this, sir. You said you're reasonably good with numbers, right? Of course, like I said, ये कोई बात नहीं थी आपसे पूछने के लिए, but फिर भी मैंने पूछा. Now, why I'm removing my calculator and why everybody's removing is because you're going to build a special number for all of us, okay? Let's see how that works. So look at the audience. At the count of 3, take a deep breath first. At the count of 3, name a 2-digit number. 1, 2, and 3. Now, say it.
88.
Don't do anything. 88. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
No. He definitely does not look like someone who's going to change his mind. So I want everybody to just type 88 on your phones. Done? All the way in the back, people? Yeah, perfect. The ones who are scared, yeah, perfect. Okay. Sir, आप भी कर रहे हो ना? पक्का? मैं आपको बुला लूँगा फिर से वरना. Facebook password भी है. Huh? Okay. So, this was a random number or some reason? That random number that popped in your mind, okay? Perfect. Now, everybody, follow me. I want you to press multiply, okay? Now, so, look there again. This time, think of a special 2-digit number that holds some kind of value in your life. You have it?
Yeah.
Something that holds some value. Look there and say the number in your mind. Oh, yeah, that will work. Can you say it on the mic now?
2-digit number?
Yes.
Yeah, 27.
27. So we have pressed multiply. Now just put 2 and 7, 27, and press multiply again. So it keeps multiplying. Right now we are on 2376, right? Perfect. Does not take a lot of math, but I mean, I need it. So now you're going to choose somebody in the audience, whoever you like. You can just, name them if you know the name, or just point at them, anyone. We're going to take some number from them very quickly. Just anyone.
Vivek ji.
Okay, so I'm going to borrow the mic. So आप डरो मत मैं सबको इतना डर लग रहा है मुझे so we are on 2376 now. I want everybody to press multiply again, and so you're going to give us a 2-digit number that means something to you now.
53.
He was तो ready मेरे आने से पहले मतलब कि यही number देना है. Okay, so everybody put 53 on your phones now. So and press multiply again. So right now we are on 125928. Correct? Yes. Everybody can say yes together. Yes. Lovely. Now, so this last number. I'm going to influence you because my job is super dependent है, आप पे dependent है. मैं आपको बताऊँ कैसे. So take a deep breath, relax. At the count of 3, name a single digit number. 1, 2, 3. Now, on the mic, single digit.
8.
8. I want everybody to right now just multiply it by 8. Yes. And we are, if just everyone give me a yes if you are on 1007424. Yes. Lovely. Now, sir, all of these numbers and the number you gave, these were your conscious thoughts, right? We spoke so much about MINDONICS. We spoke about the power of a subconscious mind as well. So right now, we're going to do like a subconscious input. I'll tell you how that's going to work. Now, nobody does anything as of now. We are on 1007424. Now, we're going to try something, okay? So, I want you, without looking, just let's take a long number. So, just tap the screen without looking 7 times so that we get like a 7-digit long number. Tap it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovely. On the mic, now I want every one of you to press plus. On the mic, sir, can you dictate the 7-digit number which you have just input?
It's 2, 3, 1, 2, 7, 4, 7.
Did everybody get that?
2, 3, 1, 2, 7, 4, 7.
Yes, sir, can you press equals to? Yes. Can everybody press equals to? So, on the mic, can you tell the total? If this is the total everybody has, I want all of you to say yes.
3320171.
Yes? Lovely. Now, sir, can you just keep holding it for me? Now, like I said, this was not about the numbers you gave us, the numbers sir gave us, the numbers that came later on. You know why? Because like I said, we as humans are so different that makes us similar. Before I came here, I got something with me, guys. I know people are scared, some people are happy, some people are looking outside. The sir is hiding his face. I have a piece of, like a scroll with me, yes? And sir, everybody has that. No, not yet. We got 3320171 audience. We're going to try something. I want all of you to say the total one by one before I do this. Sir, can you come on this side, please? So, and we'll unveil it one by one.
It can't be 33027.
No. So, audience, all together, just say each digit at one time. Okay, start with the first one. 3. And I got a 3. 3. 2. 0. 1. 7. 1. Exactly the number that all of you made with the numbers that were given by sir and him. Thank you so much. But this did not happen because you gave numbers or all of us happened. It happened because we are here as a part of one big family, which is Kidzee right here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. A huge round of applause for sir right there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So, guys, that was my time. A quick segment to, refresh your brains and to tell you that our mind is the single and the most strong weapon we guys hold. And that is, we at Kidzee here today are just focusing on making those minds future ready. So thank you so much for having me. My name is Naman Anand and see you very soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naman. I have worked with Naman before, and every time I get to know that Naman is performing, I am like far apart, standing, making sure. So yeah, I mean, did you enjoy it? I'm sure everybody enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please, a huge round of applause for Naman. And I'm glad that you all are enjoying. Now, I want to check your presence of mind. Last time I saw that all of you were here. Let's see after this mind-boggling performance. I'm going to ask you a quick question. And my question is, imagine you are driving a city bus. At the first stop, a woman gets on, and at the second stop, one woman gets off and a man gets on. At the third stop, two children get on. So you got it, who got on and who got, right? So now the question is, what is the color of the bus driver's hair? Yeah? What's the answer of this one? You got, okay, somebody has got it, let me come. What is the color of their hair? Only one person. Out of the, okay, very few this time. Let's see. You know the bus driver's hair also? Oh, absolutely correct. Can you say it loud?
My hair color.
Yes, because I said that you imagine you are the bus driver. So you see, can you please give a huge round of applause for the lady sitting here? What's her name, ma'am?
Himanshi.
So Himanshi had this presence of mind right here. I saw very few people this time raising hand. So you see, that's what the mind does with you. And I mean, so many smart people in the room, and only few people could notice that, because I misguided you with a lot of information probably. Now, having said that, to take you deeper into the child mind and explain the structure of the mind, which will give you a glimpse of how these 5 minds which we showed here would actually placed in the mind in hierarchy. So for that, I would like to invite Deepa from the academic team. Can you please give it up for Deepa, everybody? Come on.
Oh, I have completed all my work. All by myself. I am totally independent. I'm so proud of myself. Well,
this is established and valued when you transform from me to we. And I, your empathetic mind, help you in this transformation.
I learned something very, very important. Empathetic mind. I just said I'm so independent. But is that enough? I realize it's not enough to be just independent. I need to be interdependent. Very, very important. I need to be interdependent. Very, very important. I need to possess tolerance. I need to respect each other. That's how I will live my happy life. To understand this, we have a Kidzee activity. Let's look at a Kidzee activity now. Looking at this picture, what reminds me is, I can see human beings, I can see nature, I can see animals, the birds, the marine animals, and the fruits and vegetables. It all consists of the interconnected world. I am part of this interconnected world. I coexist with them. My survival is incomplete without them. Thank you so much, my empathetic mind, to teach me this very important lesson. Am I on the right track to train my mind? Am I on the right track to train my mind? I think it is very, very important to know this. Am I on the right track?
Deepa, knowledge is power and is available in abundance. But have you filtered this knowledge? and put it to appropriate use is key. Authentication of knowledge will let you make precise decisions. This will ensure you are always on the right path. And it's me, your conscientious mind, helping you do just that.
Wow. I am surrounded with so much information today. Information from Google, information from WhatsApp, information from Facebook, news, people gossiping around. Today I really understood it is the willpower of my conscientious mind which helps me to discern and do what is best and beneficial for not just me, also my society. Thank you, my conscientious mind, to help me understand this in such a beautiful way. I also have a thought. Do I have a strong mind? Do I have a strong mind? Because all of these boils down to that question. Do I have a strong mind? I think what is important over here is I can only have a strong mind when my focused mind helps me to generate that willpower to not give up, but keep drilling again and again and again and again till I am able to master the skill. I master the skill, that's how I lead a successful life. That is the importance of my focused life. Focused life, a very important aspect of the entire mind management, which helps me to focus, learn, not give up, and mastering the skill which each one of us wants to learn, from the smallest of thing of writing to the biggest thing of probably learning a new form of dance. It all requires the focused mind to adapt and not give up. Wonderful. I learnt about these three minds today. Wow. The another thing that comes to my mind is very important is, हमारी जिंदगी में कुछ ना कुछ चलता ही रहता है. कुछ ना कुछ, कुछ ना कुछ, कुछ ना कुछ. कभी खत्म ही नहीं होता. When will this come to an end? हमारी जिंदगी में हमेशा ही कुछ ना कुछ समस्या चलती रहती है. Who will help me with that? Who will help me with that?
Deepa,
It is my
Deepa,
analytical
you need to
mind.
train your mind to rationalize, be logical, methodical, and evidential to understand the mystery of life. फिर ही हम समझ पाएंगे कि इस संसार में ऐसी कोई समस्या नहीं है जो आपके मन की शक्ति से अधिक शक्तिशाली हो. It's me, your analytical mind, empowering you.
Okay. Now I understand. Problems तो खत्म होंगी नहीं. Basically, we need to train our mind to get over any challenge that comes in your life. What I need is basically a mental might. Thank you so much, my analytical mind, who can train and make me understand that when I rationalize, I'm actually learning and identifying the mistakes that I would have made. And post that, when I relearn and make those corrections, I am actually leading a better life and I'm ready to move ahead. That is what my analytical mind does. This brings me to a famous question that everybody has in their mind, an age-old question. Who came first? Was it the chick or the egg? Well, in my mind, today, I'm able to basically get convinced by understanding the response could be chick, the response could be egg as well. This is what my analytical mind has empowered me to accept. Thank you so much, analytical mind, I am relieved. Well, when I think of my mind, the next thing that comes to my mind is, well, each one of us is trying to do something new. New. Today we do something new, tomorrow we want to do something new. How many times will I be able to do something new? In this world, a copy-paste world, how exactly am I expected to innovate? How am I supposed to innovate?
Deepa, training the fifth mind to be innovative cannot be in isolation. It has to co-build with the other four minds. Build on existing knowledge, develop and create new knowledge. This is what I, your inventive mind, do to help you innovate.
Ha! This was so easy. What I need to do is, I copy. Means I'm using an existing knowledge. But while pasting, that's where my touch comes in. I copy, I paste with my touch, with my uniqueness, with my favorite concepts. That was so easy. This is how we innovate. I am producing a new knowledge with this process. Using an existing knowledge, using it in a different way, that's how I create new knowledge, thus resulting in innovation. That reminds me of a very good activity that I saw, again, a Kidzee activity. Well, here, when I see this picture, I am familiar with shapes. I know the shape circle, I know the shape triangle. But I can use these shapes to create a picture which represents maybe a man who's rowing a boat. So I've used my existing knowledge to innovate. Well, on the other side, I can also create a picture which looks like a tile which I can place in my house, a pattern tile. Wow. Thank you so much, my inventive mind. You've helped me today to innovate. Today I really understood these 5 minds, which are called as the learning minds. This was fabulous information that I got today, a very beautiful realization. Thank you, my minds.
Thank you so much, Deepa ji, for enlightening us with the 5 minds and how they play such a major role in our day-to-day lives. I think after this, I can really say that agar thanda matlab Coca-Cola hai, to preschool matlab, huh? Can we hear it louder maybe? Thanda matlab Coca-Cola, preschool matlab? Preschool matlab? Ah, lovely. So we all are on the same page, I believe. Now, after Deepa's beautiful presentation, or skit you may call it, and Naman's performance, one thing is for sure that we definitely don't have control on our mind. Mind, it's like our strongest muscle and our worst enemy. So you gotta train it well, I believe, and with Kidzee, we can definitely do that. So now, moving ahead to conclude this, I would like to call on stage Mr. Kingston. Can you please give it up? Come on, everybody, a huge round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. Just to take it forward from where I left off and from where Deepa left off, this particular MINDONIC program requires the support of exclusive programs. And these exclusive programs have been created in-house by our research and content team. Let's have a look at the 5 new programs that we are going to introduce in our curriculum. Here we go.
The Artsy program focuses on visual art. It emphasizes the inventive mind by giving child opportunities to applying prior knowledge to construct new work of art. This program is divided into various categories. To state a few, elements of art, which are line, shape, color, value, form, texture, pattern. Indian and international artists and their work. Arts of India. Art and nature. Collage, art and music, craft and origami. Project work is a collaborative effort by children of all 4 grades. With this program, we aim to develop an appreciation for visual art and encourage aesthetic skills in children. Whirl and Twirl. Whirl and Twirl is a dance program. It emphasizes the focused mind as the program follows the process of mirror rehearsal performance. The program focuses on the 5 elements of dance, which are body. This element of dance concentrates on the body parts and the body as a whole. Action. This element of dance emphasizes imitation of movements. Time. This element of dance focuses on duration, rhythm and tempo. Space. This element of dance centers on place, direction, level and pathways. And lastly, energy. This element of dance focuses on the enjoyment and efforts. Through this program, we aim to enhance locomotor and non-locomotor movements of the children. Children start to learn a language from the day they are born. As they grow, they learn to use language to express their ideas, thoughts and feelings. Listening to stories provides a bridge between oral language and the language of print. Telltale program emphasizes the inventive mind. These sessions will take children into a magical world through audio visuals. 3 categories of stories, namely fairy tale, fable and fantasy world are emphasized. Children will get an opportunity to listen to stories that challenge gender stereotypes in the fairy tale section. In the section on fables, animals will guide them to understand right from wrong. And finally, in the fantasy world section, children will create their story with the help of facilitators. The aim is to give wings to children's imagination while showing them that anything is possible.
Meanwhile, in another kingdom far away, in a beautiful castle, lived a happy little princess. She herself was always happy, doing things that she loved, like planting roses in her garden and galloping around on her pet unicorn. She wished she could help the sad little prince. So she decided that she too would look for a dragon. The little princess went to her favorite wizard to ask for his help in finding a dragon.
I really want to help the little prince be happy, just like I am. Please, dear wizard, you're very wise. Only you can tell me where I will find a dragon.
Ed learns a lesson. Ed the elephant and Sam the sheep were best friends. One hot summer day, they were playing together in Sam's house.
I love this car! It's so nice!
Yes, I got this as a gift on my last birthday. It is my favorite toy.
Can I play with it?
Of course, you can. Be careful, Ed. I don't want my favorite toy to break.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Okay, I will get some snacks from mommy for us to eat while playing.
Ed did not listen to what Sam had told her about being careful with the toy. She continued banging the car against the wall. And suddenly, the toy broke into many pieces.
Welcome to Olorex. My name is XT.
Wow, Olorex is so different from Earth.
Come, let me show you around.
Wait, are these plants swimming?
Of course they are. Why? Don't plant on Earth swim?
No.
How strange.
We are all aware of the special focus emphasized on performing and visual art. To give an exclusive approach to performing art, we have a new program called Showstopper as part of our timetable. Showstopper is a drama program that emphasizes the inventive mind. The program focuses on the three elements of drama, which are learning drama, performing and reflecting, and drama conventions. Through these elements, children will learn about drama from planning to execution. Children will also learn different drama techniques like mime, improv, etc. that will harness their inventive minds. With this program, we aim to develop discerning skills and encourage originality in children. Studies have discovered that people with higher psychological well-being are more likely to live healthier and longer lives. To encourage the psychological well-being of students, the pedagogy incorporates the Mental Might program. It emphasizes the empathetic mind. Children will learn how to have a positive outlook in life and regulate emotions. The aim is to have children who understand diversity, inclusion, and are aware of the interconnectedness of our world.
Well, these are the 5 additional new products which we can now take back and talk about as we begin our enrollment sessions. And that also confirms the fact we are very much in line with NEP, both in the form of curriculum as well in the form of art education. Well, we have seen the 5 minds, and the 5 minds are called MINDONICS. What are they called? Once again? So you're going to take MINDONICS with you back. MINDONICS had called you to take MINDONICS back with you. Okay? But you're going to take something more important back. When these 5 minds come together, integrated, and they balance the individual, something magical happens. A magical phenomenon takes place. It is known as the pentad of minds. And to unleash the pentad of minds, may I invite Mr. Bibek Agarwal on stage to release the pentad of minds and to know what our new pedagogy is going to be named. Bibek, sir. the name flashes and it is known as Pentamind. What is it known as?
Pentamind.
Thank you, sir.
So I think what a mesmerizing evening today, because everything is new, and I think as the team has said today that it is a paradigm shift. When Kingston was talking about academic research and innovations, I think when I see Kidzee, it is not less than any IB standard school, because today when we are talking about academic standards, it is like world class, nothing less than world class. I think Kidzee has raised up the bar and the entire floor today. And that is why this is for all our partners, because as the relentless effort by the entire academics team, operations teams, they are just constantly working last couple of months to understand, because they have promised, if I see that 2003, every 5 years we come with a new course. But because of this pandemic, team worked relentlessly hard work on creating new product for our team, online product, giving services continuously, because we have not suffered a day of education for children. Today, so many partners here and so many partners online with us. You have seen how Kidzee has evolved over a period of time. And the pace which you are increasing, as Ritesh has mentioned that, this year we are looking for 1,000 sign-ups for Kidzee alone. We have started reaching out to the smallest towns. We have increased because of your trust. And today, if you see, Kidzee has been told the most trusted brand of India. What more you want? Because in a center, when parents are leaving their children, the only one thing want along with the learning that my children are safe, and that is the trust we have for the parents. Here, more than 100 people are there, and I think you are the one of the top people who have been selected and chosen here, and many of you could not come here because of your personal reason. There is a huge opportunity for you, including what the NEP is coming up. Because what Kingston spoken that, today every nook and corner, you find a Kidzee, anybody can open today an education center, but when the NEP is going to come, it is going to be a very much regulated, it is going to be accredited process. So that is why I think the team is talking, ki Kidzee matlab any preschool. Like, thanda matlab Coca-Cola people say. And that mindset that you people can put in the mind of other people. Because here we are not giving education, it is a learning. And learning is a much bigger than the education. Because at this beginning year, if you can talk about these 5 minds, honestly speaking, many of us would not have been aware of these 5 minds before these points are unveiled to us. And in this success journey, we want your participations. Because from our group perspective, now when we are talking Z-Learn is in academics, nowadays, in the last 24 months, we have started building that is going to be the biggest asset of our group. And in the next 2 to 3 year or 4 year, I think, these 100 people sitting in this can create a 1,000 crore business for us. That is the mindset you guys can do. Because you don't restrict yourself to 1 center, 2 center, 5 center. Grab the territory. Try to understand if you have a conviction on the subject, if you feel that the Kidzee is doing good. Because your more and more support will help us to do more and more research in the product. Because we are not opening centers and center without doing any very scientific thought. We are doing a hard work. We are trying territory mapping. So our sincere request to you will be that Ritesh mentioned that we want our partner success. And it is true to the T, because if our partner does not success, we will not get a single pie. So in the journey, what we have discussed also, we are going to have a lot of incentive and reward program for our partner also, because it will also motivate you to take the journey to the next level. So evening is dark and I don't want to take so much time because I don't know what next is going to come here. So wish you all the very best and look forward to a great association from all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, and thank you everybody for sharing your thoughts. And I think this is a change in the future altogether if we really implement this. But now, I think children are not born for the benefit of their parents, neither are they property of their families. Children belong to the future, and I think future is Kidzee. So it's the end of today's beautiful launch, and apparently I would call it a future of our kids, the children who are going to be changing the future. And that's all for tonight. I would also be telling you we're keeping a close eye on the social media. We have a hashtag, which is hashtag MINDONICS calling. You can probably take a few pictures and post it on social media with the 5 minds. Yes, that's pretty much. We also have a live band performing just after this, so you can probably grab some food, whatever you want, and enjoy the night. But that's pretty much from my end. Before I close it, I would just want to say that ठंडा मतलब Coca-Cola और preschool मतलब preschool मतलब. All right, thank you so much. My name is Tanya, and it was such a pleasure to be your host. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Well, folks, thanks very much. Thanks, dear business partners, for being here, for spending time here, for coming to this place. Just a small little announcement that the wall of kit is on display. Please go to the wall of kit, give us your feedback. MINDONICS are here to say hi to you. Please have your selfies. And before you leave this place, there's a small memento that you have to collect and move away from this place. God bless you. Let's have a great enrollment season. I'm sure we've got lots to talk about. Preschool is MINDONICS and Pentamind. Thank you.